Greetings to you all, ladies and gentlemen. Fulani conquest agenda, feeding bottle federalism and the tolerance limit of indigenous people of Biafra. The Fulani conquest agenda have been made public. Even the blind now can see it very clearly. Yesterday, there was an incident that happened within our border that make the Biafran government in exile to raise that Biafran border guards. Fulanis entered our territory with their cows, destroying our farmlands. When one of them was accosted, he said the land belongs to them. That it was what the Fulani government told them, that land belongs to them. Are you hearing my point now? That the land belongs to them. And that is the more reason why you see them behaving the way they're behaving. They tried indirectly, it doesn't work. They tried directly, it doesn't work. They even try using what we call asymmetric warfare on the Biafrans. Both both the armed ones and the armless Biafrans. It didn't work. Now they bring in IDPs. It didn't work. Now they want to take the Biafra land by force. In other words, one Fulani man was accosted yesterday rearing his cow on the land of Biafrans. In their farmlands, when we are complaining that we have shortage of food and the food prices have skyrocketed. But these Fulanis made a shocking revelation to the person who accosted them. He made it clear, the Fulani with the cows made it clear to them that the land of Biafra belongs to them. That is what the government officials from the center, which is the FCT, told them in group, in masses, that they should go and invade that land and take it by fire by force. So my people, Agwo no nakreka, Fulani conquest agenda have been made public. These are the part of the headlines we are going to dissect in this Friday's early morning news. Don't forget, I still remain Amandia Neze, reporting from the platform of Okute Daily Talk. And I will hear my voice as we proceed. Here are other headlines. Governor of Abia State, the only governor that is making us proud. Governor Alex Choma Oti. It don't come out to, hey, my brother, they say wonders shall never end. Governor Oti flies off 19.1 kilometer Itungwa, Mboko, Amaise, Amiri, Omoba, Ahia, Aba, Nkwo Elechi road project. In other words, all those places now is going to become another Dubai in the Biafra territory. There's no time to take time. We are moving forward. Niger Senator don't reject state police proposal. His reason is that the opposition is going to use it against them, but that is not the main reason. The main reason is because Niger State is where they have the highest number of bandits, Boko Harams, kidnappers, terrorists. So when you have state policing, it will make them not to move freely. All these senators, they have their own camps. All of them in the National Assembly, in the Senate House, in the chambers, both House of Reps and whatever they call it, even the appointed ministers, all of them, as long as you are from the north, they have their own camps, bandit camps, terrorist camps, disturbing the neighborhood. Militants IED kills police officers in Anambra State. My people, let us go straight to the reason why we are here. Like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe. An Igbo adage says that it is the stubborn fly that has no advisor that will end 6 feet with a corpse. Perhaps one can make a valid argument, and rightly so. The above adage will be succinctly presented as a stubborn fly with a bad advisor and 6 feet with corpse. As a TK Nesozu according to my Igbo dialect. It is literally quite glaring that the British advised the nomadic Fulani terribly. It is well understood that the British are sociopaths as their disruptive legacy of land grab and colonial expansionism later across the globe. It is also argued that the British are not indigenous to the land they presently occupy, but that is a story for another good day. However, for the purpose of how the Fulani became the preferred slave, the outstanding factor was the similar threat of dislodging people from their ancestral land. Therefore, if Fulani was indigenous to the land, Britain will not co-opt them. Britain never wanted an indigenous person who might summon ancestral power to challenge them tomorrow. This is why Fulani keep seeking settlement among the indigenous population. They hope to replicate what they did with the indigenous Hausas and Yorubas. Kwara State is a Yoruba land, but Fulani have taken over. Even their governor, their emirs, everything that have to do with Kwara State is now the Fulani settlement. It can be argued validly that the British and Fulani are the same people with different skin colors. Both master the art of lying and the art of war through deception. The Fulani use Quran to lie, Tagia, while the British lie with the Bible. Both do not honor any treaty. The Fulani broke the treaty entered into with Hausa and Yoruba by the sword, while Britain desecrated Biafra land at gunpoint in the 17th century. Both want feeding bottle federalism. Some scholars argue that both the British and the Fulani are leeches. That is how Igwu. They come to your land, they steal, they plunder, they abuse and rape women, kidnap and terrorize. There are a few that ridiculously argue that they received indigenous help. Such an argument is baseless, flimsy, and unattainable. This is because we need to understand the mindset of the invader. It doesn't matter what the indigenes did or did not do. They already had their plans to execute with or without the help of those infestestimal indigenes. They are called invaders. The feeding bottle federalism is a concept of a parasitic life. That is what the leeches represents. That is what the British and the Fulani represents. All the colonies and Commonwealth countries exist without the exception of any African country to serve Buckingham Palace, the same way Fulani emirs sit on the wealth of indigenous Hausas and Yorubas. It is estimated that the entire Buckingham Palace and the British economy are direct spoils of war. Britain and, of course, the entire West cannot survive on their own. The same way Fulani cannot survive, so they latch onto others like leeches, sucking them until they suck them out of this planet Earth. Before the coming of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Africans value ideology and religion over self-preservation. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu taught great Biafrans and indeed other Africans to seek self-preservation through common sense, to seek communal and national interest first. Every other thing should be secondary. It is the development of the frontal lobe that made the indigenous people appreciate self-preservation to reach their tolerance limit. The indigenous population now knows that they have a common enemy in Christian, British, and a Muslim, the Fulanis. They have to come to the realization that whether Christian or Muslim, they must align to defeat their common enemy. This is why Judeo-Christian Biafran will align with the AES Muslim countries of Burkina Faso, Niger, and that of Mali for the survival of Mother Africa. This message is from the Family Writers Press International. Governor of Abia State, the only performing governor in the southeast, Governor Chioma Alex Oti, don't flag off another Ubunga project. Governor Alex Oti has affirmed Abia State's commitment to partnering with regional and international development partners to drive economic growth and social prosperity. At the flag-off ceremony of the 19.1 kilometers which happened on Wednesday, October 2nd, 2024, OT emphasized the importance of strategic investment in social infrastructures. We are willing to work with the regional and international development partners to achieve our governance agenda in infrastructural development and social service delivery, OT said. The governor noted that the project, supported by the World Bank under the Rural Assets and Agricultural Marketing Project, RAAMP, aligns with his administration's vision to develop robust structural pathways supporting the entrepreneurial energy of Abia residents. These road projects have been on the drawing board for years without traction. We are glad to have moved it from the drawing board to execution, OT stated. OT expressed gratitude to the World Bank team, particularly Dr. Shubham Chowdhury and Dr. Ndiama Diop, for their support and commitment to the project's success. The governor also announced the establishment of the Rural Access Road Agency for continuous road maintenance and the State Road Fund for timely funding. With the state government 600 million naira counterpart funding and additional 2.6 billion naira released for the project execution, OT assured that the roads will be constructed to high standards. This project is about bringing markets to farms, cutting post-harvest losses, and increasing profit margins for our farmers, OT explained. The revamped project aims to stimulate economic transformation in rural communities, create jobs, and generate wealth for entrepreneurs. The governor's speech reads in part, "It is a story for another day." It is a very long speech, so I don't want to waste much of your time reading that speech, but at the few you have listened to, you get to understand where we are heading to. The senator representing Niger State Senatorial District and Chairman Senate Committee on Finance, Mohammed Sani, has turned down the establishment of state police. Sani opined that the political class will take advantage of the security outfit if established. He insisted that what is required is adequate funding for the existing police structure, adding that resources available for subnationals are inadequate to fund the state police. The legislator shared his reservation during a visit to the Kuta internally displaced persons camp to commiserate with the people over bandits' attacks. He appealed to the service chief to extend the ongoing onslaught against bandits in Niger as it is doing in Zamfara State. The senator while addressing the IDP said efforts are ongoing to beef up securities in troubled parts of the state to enable the IDPs return home. He appealed to the service chief to extend their anti-bandit operation in Niger State to those in Zamfara State as well. Niger News understand that the Kuta IDP camp houses over 3,000 displaced persons, mostly women and children. There is a growing concern over inadequate facilities to cater for basic needs at the camp. Esther Jonah, who is a community health worker in charge of the IDP, said children die frequently due to poor health care and hygiene. Hadiza Omar, a mother of 6, was sacked from her village 4 years ago after her husband was killed and the food bank was destroyed by bandits. People living in IDPs in their own country. What a misplaced priority of government. Militants IED kills police officers in Anambra State. What a wonderful world. Unidentified gunmen are reportedly killed 2 policemen operative in Uruago community in Nnewi North local government area of Anambra State. Okute News learned that the tragic incident occurred in the early hours of Thursday while the officers were on investigation duties. An eyewitness who spoke with a Punch said the assailants launched a surprise attack on the police officers, leading to a fierce gun battle before hurling an improvised explosive device at the police team, which exploded, killing 2 officers instantly. The source said during the exchange of gunfire, the hoodlums tossed an IED at the operatives and it detonated, killing 2 of them on the spot. Confirming the incident, the spokesman for the Anambra State Police Command, SP Tochukwu Ikenga, revealed that the security operatives had launched a manhunt for the attackers. This one is another avenue to kill an innocent Biafra citizens. He assured the public that the command was committed to bringing the perpetrators to justice, urging members of the public, especially eyewitnesses, to assist the police with any relevant information that could aid the ongoing operation. He said the Joint Security Force has launched a manhunt for the armed men responsible for the murder of two policemen or two police operatives during an investigation operation early this morning, October 3 of 2024, at Uruago, Newi North. Preliminary reports indicate that the attackers opened fire on sighting the police team and threw an improvised explosive device into their operational vehicle. Unfortunately, two of the officers lost their lives in the line of duty and the vehicle was engulfed in flames. We appeal to the public, particularly those who witnessed the incident, to support the police by providing useful information that could help in tracking down the criminals. You can read them, you can read the command control room at 07039194332 or contact the public relations officer's telephone, which is at 08039334002. All information will be treated with utmost confidentiality. Can you trust them? The answer is zero. Give them information, you will go in for it. Because these people, they know them, they know where they are, and they are working with them. I only pity all those poor policemen that are using to do sacrifice. But anyway, sir, now here we go take back break. Like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos. Bye for now, my people. Give me a